hope you guys can hear me. I'll be starting soon. I am not sure how loud the music is, so let me turn that down a bit. Could you guys do me a favor and tell me if the music is too loud? Because for me it's great, but I cannot really know that for sure for you guys. So how's the music? Is this good? Is this too loud? Please let me know. It's good now, says Timodor. Okay, nice. Perfect. I don't want it to be too loud. It's perfect. No, it's fine. Perfect. Okay, nice. Thanks. Good. Well, anyway, first and foremost, welcome everyone. I'm glad to do this live stream with you guys. I was actually kind of nervous to do this because, well, I never live stream. But I figured, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do this for once and actually have the balls, so to speak, and do a live stream. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. And you know what? Why not? I guess it's time. Now, I am able to read your comments perfectly fine. Also, we got our first question of the day by Judge Cup 2. Do I use Discord? No, I don't actually. I have a Discord actually. I have an account. And the reason that I started that account is actually quite lame. When I had my old channel, so my regular Razovy channel, I was contacted a lot by sponsors. And when they would want to talk to me, they would use Discord. And I didn't have Discord. So I decided to create a Discord and, well, I have one. But do I ever use it? No. The only time that I use Discord is when me and my friend who lives in Taiwan, he's Taiwanese, when we play games together. That's the only time that I use Discord. Other than that, I never use Discord. So yeah, there's that. By the way, I just have to ask one more time. Is the music too loud? Or is it okay? I just have to ask. I just want to know for sure. Is the music okay? This is not too loud. I'm able. You guys hear me? That kind of stuff. Also, John Knight says, you haven't live streamed in 2 years. Yeah, that's true. I haven't. Music is perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, nice. Then, no, I haven't live streamed in 2 years. And that's because, well, I wouldn't mind answering. I wouldn't mind answering for you guys. The reason that I haven't live streamed in, well, basically 2 years is because after my other channel, like my big channel got deleted by YouTube, I just couldn't do it. I just didn't feel like live streaming. I just couldn't do it. Because I felt so sad about the fact that they took away my channel. And because I felt so sad, I just couldn't live stream. But I'm over it. Well, not 100%, but I'm kind of over it. So that's why I decided, you know what, let's do a live stream. Anyway, let me quickly change to the, where is it? Oh, is it going to take, maybe the music will cut out now. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, the music cut out. Let me add the music back. Because this is the manga we'll be reading. Where is the music thingy? Music thingy, where art thou? Here you are. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Boom. Okay, so this is the manga that we will be reading. It is called Return of the Iron-Blooded Hound. Now, this is a manhwa, so a Korean manga. At first I kind of wanted to read Golden Kamuy, but then I figured that in Golden Kamuy there are tons, and I mean tons of scenes which most likely YouTube would not really like me to show. So I decided against that and just read this one. I know nothing of this manga. All I know is that a lot of friends of mine recommend this. So here we go. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like it, but here we go. Razovy, it's better you create a Discord server for your fans. Actually, it will be kind of cool, but isn't it like a lot of maintenance though? Like, isn't it the case that Discord takes a lot of work? I don't mind putting in work, like, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not active there, so having to maintain something I'm not active on sounds like a bother, to be honest. A Discord server would be cool, but the community is a lot smaller now, so I think it would be quite inactive. Yeah, the same. We used to have 47,000 subscribers. All of them, and many of them were active. Like, a lot of them were active. And now, most people that subscribe to my channel, they're just not as active. I'm not really sure why, but they're not, which is fine, don't get me wrong, but... what time is it for you? For me, it's 12 a.m. It is currently 11 o'clock in the evening for me. So, I'm not gonna stream very long, but I wanted to stream for at least an hour. I heard you're going to be moving to Japan this year? Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, absolutely. I am. 100%. And if it's not this year, it's gonna be early next year, but unless they really screw me over, I'm gonna be moving to Japan very, very soon. That's the plan, at least. Absolutely. Yeah. So like I said, we're gonna read this one, the Return of the Iron-Blooded Hound. So let me I'll quickly read some stuff, and if you guys have questions and whatnot, I'll answer them during the read. I don't just want to read this. This is more of a Q&A kind of thing than like me just reading this. Like I want this to be as free and as fun as possible. So if I get interrupted by questions, that is no problem at all. So the Baskerville family's hound, which is apparently this guy, Vikir van Baskerville. Okay, sounds... The van is Dutch. I don't really care where that's coming from, but sure, okay. Nice. Dragon Echo says, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Always nice to see people popping up in the live chat. I would love to visit Japan at some point. Yeah, you really should, for real. It is absolutely awesome. I've been there now multiple times to actually live and also to work and also simply to do sightseeing. Those were really the best days of my life at this point. I hope better days will come, of course, but they were awesome. Okay, according to the words of the hound that was loyal to his family and father, and then we see a guillotine. Oh my god, okay, this guy's gonna get it. He was falsely charged and framed for associating with the demon clan, okay? And was sentenced to the guillotine, and his head is gone. Okay, well, at the guillotine he decided... Okay, then we see some Korean stuff that I cannot read. If he were to live again, after he caught the rabbit, his prey, he would not live as a hound again. Okay, cool. Dragoneku says, manga name. This is the Return of the Iron-Blooded Hound. I'll type it in the chat. Return of the Iron-Blooded Hound. Of course, there is a official Korean name. I don't know what that is. But yeah, One Piece style. What do you mean? Like this art style? Really? I don't really see it. If that's what you meant, but I don't really see the One Piece in here. Also, let me take a quick sip of my drink. I'm currently having, what's this? Sherry Dance coffee layered liqueur. Pretty good, if you like alcohol, and if your religion permits you to drink alcohol, of course. Press F11 for full screen. But I don't want to press F11 for full screen. I don't want to do it. No, the start, really. Oh, yeah, of course, with Roger. Yeah, of course. Yeah, with Roger, whatever the hell his last name was. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're right. Okay, so we see blood dripping, because he died. And then he wakes up, of course. Because now, he or she... Oh, no, okay. He and a she. He is now a baby. Okay, so this is a reincarnation story. Again, I didn't know that. I know nothing, absolutely nothing of this manga. My body is heavy and my surroundings are loud. No way is this. And then he surprised. Hell. Well, you're a baby. No, that's not hell. I'm not sure about Japan as I've never even visited there before, but I'm definitely thinking about moving countries after college just to get away from my old environment. A fresh start. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. For me, I did it during my college days and also after. That's when I moved around and stuff. And it was like I said, it was the best time of my life. So, if you have the money and the time and the opportunity to do so, then I would highly advise you to do that too. Here is the title again, by the way, for the people that didn't catch it. I know it as the Revenge of the Baskerville Bloodhound. Yeah, actually, that's the official name, I believe. This is just one of the names. I tried to look this up. This is the name that came up. It's the same though. No spoiler. No. I really hope that people won't spoil. That would suck. Because like I said, for me this is new too. I have no idea. The grand estate of the Baskerville family. Okay. So he's born into wealth. That's very clear. Okay, now he starts crying too, but he thinks he's in hell or something. I don't know. These insignificant brats. Oh wow. So we already have a very nice character. That's wonderful. Baskerville family patriarch Hugo le Baskerville. Is that what it is? Is this supposed to be French? Hugo le Baskerville or something? I don't know. I'm not gonna pronounce it like that though. The Baskerville. I'm not gonna try to have a French accent here. There aren't any special children here. Well, that's too bad. I think there's only trash gathered here this time. Well, he sounds like a wonderful man. Such a wonderful person. Okay, so he notices our hero most likely. Did you know Funimation merged with Crunchyroll? Yeah, actually I did. And it's not surprising. Because, oh, Dragon Echo says it's not French. Okay, it doesn't sound French either, but because of the le, you know what I mean? Like the le Baskerville, it kind of sounds French. But it's not surprising that Funimation merged with Crunchyroll. Because Crunchyroll is basically taken over, right? They're taking over everything. Because they're so great for the anime community. Even though they're not. They're horrible for the anime community. The trash here is quieter. Or this trash. Anyway, because of this guy, our reborn hero. Move the children to the Cradle of Swords. Is that a euphemism for killing them? Because I really hope that it's not. The main culprit of my framing and execution. Okay, so, wait, he's born into the family that killed him. Okay, that's weird. Hugo Le Baskerville. I'm just gonna pronounce it like that. Boom. AnyWatch is better than Crunchyroll. Many websites are better than Crunchyroll. Many websites. I can't name them anymore. Like not like on my other YouTube channel, but many websites are better than Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll isn't like when it comes to legal ones. Crunchyroll is definitely okay. Like I'm not gonna shit on Crunchyroll when it comes to like the legal ones, but in general, if you take every website into consideration, yeah, Crunchyroll isn't that great compared to some of them. This is Hugo's younger appearance, okay? I'm certain now. I, Vikir van Baskerville, regressed to when I was a baby. Oh, okay, this is not an isekai. Okay, so he's back to being a baby. Okay, so we travel back in time then. I live my past life as a hound. Hence the title. Born from an illegitimate family, I received training in a poor environment. Okay. Personally, I prefer using Midu over any website. Actually, that's good too. That's a wonderful application that I would definitely recommend. Again, I cannot, publicly endorse it anymore, but on a live stream I think I'm able to say that stuff. A hound must be devoted to his mission. Assassination, intelligence, ambush, threatening, etc. A hound needs to take care of all kinds of dirty work. Everything was done in order to make the Baskerville family the best of the 7 families. The reason I stayed loyal was simple. I wanted to be acknowledged by the family and Hugo. Okay. 10 years after the gate to the demonic realm opened, right, the fight against the demons ended with the humans being victorious. The reward that was given to the loyal hound who served the family his whole life was being put down. Right. The guillotine stuff. What is your favorite dubbed anime? That's an easy one. That's a very easy one for me. That's Black Lagoon. So Black Lagoon, when it comes to the subs, right? Just the Japanese voice acting. Great, right? Voice acting in Japanese is great. But the English voice acting, the English voice actors, I should say, they suit the characters better. And that doesn't happen often. But yeah, Black Lagoon. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. If you haven't watched it yet, do me a favor and watch it. It's really good. That was one reason why I was being executed. The fact that the hound knew too much. Okay. I will never live that life again. So basically, to sum it up, this is as far as I got. This guy's reborn. Or at least he's put back in time. And he's able to have a do-over. With the knowledge that he now has, right? Imagine having that in your own life. That's awesome. I want to take my revenge right now, but with a newborn's body, I can't do anything. No, that makes sense. Ghost stories. Okay, ghost stories. Right. Being moved to the Cradle of Swords is a good opportunity to become strong. Right now, I need to become stronger. Okay, so it's not a euphemism for death. It is an actual place. So for the folks that have read this, is this worth it? Is this good? Cradle of Swords. Like, would you recommend it? That's kind of my question for the folks that have read this. Children born into the Baskerville family need to go through one trial. The children are thrown into a maze of swords. Jesus Christ, okay. Oh my god. And after going through that, they need to get to the Styx River to be examined for their talent. Yes, it's good. Okay, nice. With your reaction, it didn't sound like you knew it. No, actually, ghost stories. Wait, let me quickly. You know what? I can't really tab out because I'm live streaming. But I actually don't know it. No. What is it about, actually? Ghost stories. Wait, do I know it? I haven't watched it, that's for sure. Okay, so it's good. Okay, then I'll just continue. The Styx River is a legendary river that turns the bodies of children into iron. Okay, however, there's a limit to how many children it can affect. In order to get to the Styx River first, you need to head straight out of the helix-shaped wall of blades. This is a weird... Oh my god, okay. This is very weird. Like, sorry, I was reading chat. That's why I kind of zoned out. In my past life, I was ousted by my siblings and couldn't receive the effect. Okay. But it will be different this time. Which animes are you watching in this season? I'm actually watching Zone 100, Bucket List of the Dead, which is based on a manga that I absolutely love. It's basically about a guy who is trying to survive the zombie apocalypse, but he's actually enjoying it a ton. Like, he likes the zombie apocalypse because he hates work. He hates his work, his job. So he's very happy about the fact that he can now just take it easy. And besides that, I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, which is also really, really nice. If you like, I'm not really gonna explain what season 2 is about, because if you haven't even watched season 1, do that first. And then I'm also watching Liar Liar, which is about a guy who goes to like this school in which he has to gamble on games. It sounds really weird, but it's good. I'm not good at explaining it though. I will monopolize the Styx River's blessings for as long as I can. Okay, nice. Let's take a look at it then. So he's thrown into it then, or yeah, he's thrown into it. What is an anime season? An anime season is basically there are always 4 anime seasons in a year, because there's 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And that's when new anime come out in Japan, and that's also when they are put on the internet. Basically, that's what these seasons are. They're not as important as people make them out to be, in my opinion, but that's what they are. So yeah, the water is seeping deep into my bones, body and bones through my cuts. Yeah, I can imagine. Hurts like hell, especially as a baby. To think that having a great start makes such a big difference. I need to endure for as long as I can. This is weird. No matter how painful it is, I need to endure it. Okay, young master, you need to come out. You're going to die if you stay underwater any longer. Get him out. We need to get him out. Yeah, of course you do. Come on, Jesus. Okay, so he's pleased. That's clear. He's pleased with the young guy. Barrymore, how much time has passed since he got in the river? Around 7 minutes have passed. Okay. Oh, the head butler. What is his name? John Barrymore. Okay, John Barrymore. 7 minutes. Oh, he might die. Patriarch. Son, you may come out now. Okay. Can you turn down the music? Yeah, of course. No problem. Let me go to OBS real quick. Is this better? I think this is better, most likely. By the way, thank you for telling me. Because for me, it's fine, but most of the isekai suck now in 2023. Yes, they do. They really, really do. And there's a reason for that. because they're trying to copy each other. They are basically trying to take something that works, integrate it into their story, and then kind of hope that it sticks. And that's not how being creative works, of course. That's not how being creative works at all. So, yeah, it's kind of annoying that they do that, but they do it anyway. Nothing new, no, that's true. Absolutely. Have you watched Tokyo Revengers Season 2? No, in fact, let me tell you this. I haven't even watched Tokyo Revengers Season 1. I watched the first 5 episodes, I think, and I didn't like it, but I'm planning on watching it again because I think that my head just wasn't in the right space, in the right headspace, so to speak. I am planning on either watching it again or reading the manga, because I doubt that something so popular is something that I don't like. Of course, it can happen because I didn't like it at first, but I want to give it a second chance. Adi Fureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest is amazing. Yes, that is actually... the manga is really good. I believe it's based on a light novel, but I actually really enjoyed the manga. I swear I watched it because you recommended it, though. Oh, I mean Tokyo Revengers. Wait, let me think. I mean, that could be. No. That must have been someone else. I sincerely doubt that was me, because no. Well, who cares? That is Yugo's voice. You think I'd come up so easily, he says. I need to absorb as much as I can until the end. Okay, so basically this is the Chad baby or something. Okay, so then he coughs, he almost dies, almost drowns, of course. I must endure, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so he's Chad baby, super baby boy, and then he is taken from the river. Look at this kid, and he is pleased. Being in the Styx River was enough for him. He even drank it. Well, he already has teeth as a baby. Jesus Christ, okay. I really like Tokyo Revengers. Yeah, most people did, actually. It's very popular, so I get why you would like it. Like I said, I want to give it a second try. I actually have it on my in my manga list right now. I even, because I was in Japan a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago, I should say, and I was actually planning on picking up the manga. But then I decided against it because I just wanted to first read it digitally before like really buying the physical stuff. Because like I said, at first I didn't like it. But you haven't watched the second season. Have you read the manga though? That's kind of what I'm thinking then. Because what's the name of this child? Right now I'm reading... Oh, you're reading Miereko-chan. That's okay. That's awesome. Now that is one that I have recommended. So with the Tokyo Revengers one, I'm not sure. I doubt that I recommended that one. But Miereko-chan I have 100% recommended to you guys. And that's because it's good, right? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying Miereko-chan? It's young Master Vikir from Baskerville. Vikir. Okay, so he likes it. It seems a very greedy son has been born. Which apparently is good. Enjoy this as much as you can, Hugo. Right now, I need to use this time to sharpen my canines silently. Okay, as the hound. Right, that's pretty cool. Nice. And when the time comes for me to rip my master's, Jesus Christ, head off, the Baskerville family will disappear into history. Okay, this is actually... The whole baby thing is kind of weird, but this is pretty cool. I like this. By my Vikir van Baskerville's hands. Okay. Revenge of the Iron-Blooded Swordhound. Boom. Next chapter. So this first chapter, what do you guys think? Is this gonna be good? Like I like the ending of the first chapter, but the baby thing is weird. I hope that he grows up soon, because this is kind of weird. All right, Hugo Baskerville's bastardized son. Haikyuu is releasing 2 movies. Yeah, I know, and it's kind of weird though, right? Because it's gonna take a long time for Haikyuu like the movies to be released on the internet, it's gonna take a long time. And once it's released, it needs to be subtitled. Or I mean, not for me. Like I could watch it, but like internationally speaking, right? If you don't speak Japanese, like what's the point of watching it if you can't really understand what they're saying? So they need to have subtitles for them, and they need a good quality. So it needs to be released on Blu-ray or DVD or whatnot. It might take years for that to release properly, and it's most likely it's only going to air in Japan, right? In Japanese movie theaters. So I'm not really happy about the fact that they made movies for the final parts. Like I get why they did it. It'll make them a lot of money, but I'm not really happy about that. In fact, I've even been thinking about just picking up the manga and reading it like knowing the end via the manga, than just waiting for the movies. I don't want to do that because I enjoyed the anime way too much, but I don't know. It's kind of sucky in my opinion that they did it via movies. I get why they did it. It'll make them a ton of money, but I don't. For me personally, I don't really like the idea of having to sit through 2 movies that most likely will come out way later than when they air in Japan, online. At 8 years of age, he was talented enough to be called a genius, but he was considered ordinary in his family. At 20 years of age, he took an assassination, espionage, and conquest-type missions. At 29 years of age, he felt that he had reached his limit in swordsmanship compared to those of direct lineage. Okay, wait, so this is the same guy? Or... the legend says that Razovy will watch the movies in Japan. If I'm in Japan at that point, yes, then the legends would definitely be true. I would, because I really want to watch them. I have been learning Japanese for a couple of months and don't know much yet, but today I overheard some tourists and I managed to understand what they were talking about. That was a weird experience. Yeah, that is, in my opinion, it's a mighty experience. It's nice. It feels good to understand something in a language that you've been learning for a long time. Do you remember what they were saying? Like, you don't need to type it in Japanese, just like, what was it about? Kind of curious now. At 30 years of age, the gate leading to the demonic realm opened, making the beginning of the Demon Clan's invasion. Okay, Demon Clan. At 35 years of age, he endured through the era of destruction, slaughtering monsters left and right. Do you like sub or dub better? Sub. But for me, actually, I prefer the third option, which no one ever mentions, which is just watching it raw, meaning no subtitles. So I speak Japanese. I don't speak it fluently, but I speak it definitely well enough to not need subtitles. So I prefer Japanese voice actors without subtitles. Of course, when I didn't speak Japanese yet, then yeah, of course, sub, definitely. There are some anime that are better dubbed though. For example, Cowboy Bebop, Black Lagoon, Gangsta. I'm not sure if you know that one, but Gangsta is when it comes to like the English voice actors are great. So those are definitely better in English. I would even dare to argue that Code Geass is quite good when it comes to the English voice acting, but in general I prefer Japanese voice actors and then no subtitles. They were talking about when they were going to meet up at the train station. Nice. So I mean, yeah, but that's cool though, right? Like, it's cool that you're able to understand basic conversation. That's the point, right? That feels good. That, by the way, that's impressive, man. Like, if you've been studying for a couple of months now, being able to already understand some stuff, that's awesome. Yo, Razovy, new type of stream seems fire. Well, thank you very much. I hope you will or are enjoying it. Thank you. Hello, how are you? How are you holding up? I'm doing perfectly fine. And I hope the rest of you are doing perfectly fine as well. Have you watched Cowboy Bebop live action? I have not, and I'm not planning on watching it either, simply because I am afraid it'll ruin Cowboy Bebop for me, because I don't like live action stuff. Razovy, true or dare? Let's do it true. Truth, please. It would be kind of weird to do a dare on live stream. Let's do it truth. Also, don't make it too weird, because I might not answer it then. Have you watched Tsukiga Kiri? No. I don't even... No? Wait, no? Wait, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you guys on the break thingy. I'm not on break. I just need to type some stuff. And I am afraid that YouTube will demonetize me if I show you guys the website I'm going to use. It's just an anime website, but YouTube doesn't like that kind of stuff. So it's Kiri. Oh, Kire, okay. Okay, I can put you guys back now, I think. There, this one. Okay. No, actually, the series focuses on characters Akana Mizuno and Kotaro Azumi, two third-year middle school students who become classmates for the first time. The big character's growth connection. Oh, this sounds nice. No, I have not watched this, but this sounds very nice, for real. I'm going to put this set as planning. Boom, thank you. That's a good recommendation. I will take a look at this later. Nice. Okay, oh, multiple chats are now popping up. Okay, I need to read those first. Hey, do you guys have any tips on moving to Japan since you have already been in Japan for work? Sorry for first of all, it's not a weird question. That's a good question, because moving to Japan is harder than you might think. First and foremost, there are basically two options. Well, three, but three. There are three options. If you are at a younger age and you are planning on studying at a university or whatnot, you can, in theory, study in Japan. You can move there for a couple of years, 4 at most. You can live in Japan. Second, if you have a university degree or a college degree, if you are American, in theory, you could go to Japan as an ALT, an assistant language teacher, and teach English there. The pay sucks, the big one. The pay is horrible, but you are living in Japan. Number 3, marry a Japanese man or woman. That's the easiest way, but actually moving to Japan is hard. Very hard. I find it very hard. For real. You ever do a face reveal? Hell no. I like my privacy. I really look for real. I like my subscribers, but I enjoy my privacy even more. Let's see. This is one of my favorite rom-com anime, and also after the anime read the. Okay, sure. Yeah, like I said, it sounds good for real. This sounds awesome. Have you watched Tonikaku Kawaii? I have not, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Tonikaku Kawaii. I know what it's about, and I have the manga in my plan to watch list on an app that will not be named, for I will be demonetized by YouTube. But yes, I know this. I have the manga in that app. I'm planning on reading this. In fact, I have already downloaded the chapters. Like, I'm planning on reading it soon, in fact. I had applied for ALT, got rejected for being overqualified. What? How in the world can you be rejected for being overqualified? That's ridiculous. What do you mean overqualified? That's stupid. Not you, you're not stupid, but the reason is stupid. What, overqualified? They should be happy to have you then. Did you ask for a very high salary or something? Is that why they said that? Because why would it matter if you're overqualified? Like, I recently applied for a couple of jobs in Japan. I'm overqualified for that. But if I accept the payment, then who cares, right? I have read the manga and watched both seasons of it. It also has a banger intro. Okay, I will watch the intro after this live stream then. Same here, it's really good. Okay, nice. That's good to know. But that's weird though. Overqualified. That's a stupid ass reason, for real. That's really, really stupid. Also, the pay sucks. The pay is horrible. Like, don't go to Japan to make money. Unless, let's say that you live in India, or you live in the Philippines, or Indonesia, where pay usually is low, right? If you are not highly, like, if you don't have a university degree, then you can make some money in Japan. This sounds really weird, but Japan needs foreign workers, non-skilled workers, so a labor force. A lot of Chinese people, a lot of Indonesian people, a lot of Indian men go to Japan to work there for a couple of years, make some good money compared to what they could in their own countries, and then go back. That would also be a way to go to Japan. But again, I would not recommend it for someone who has a university degree, because the pay is, in a sense, quite low. Especially if you live in a Western country, the pay is horrendous. No, not high salary. I'd ask for workers' rights because all ALT gets screwed over. Yeah, they don't like that. Yeah, so if you ask for higher pay or better benefits. They're not gonna do that. Yeah, I know. I am in the same boat. Look, I have to disappoint you. I have been trying to move to Japan for years now. It's not working out. I'm trying my best, but it's very hard. So it's kind of this might sound shitty, but it's kind of motivating for me to see that they've been treating you poorly as well, because then I know I'm not alone. So sorry, I'm not trying to be shitty, but yeah, it kind of makes me feel better. Sorry about that, but the Japanese companies suck when it comes to that kind of stuff. I have a university degree. I'm an engineer. Yeah, so as an engineer though, you could get a decent job in Japan if you spoke Japanese. If you get your N1 or N2, you could get a very decent job in Japan. But that would mean studying your ass off. And I understand that you wouldn't want to do that if there's no actual guarantee. I get that. You are a Dutch here. Yes, I am. Ik kom uit Nederland. And for the people who did not understand that, I just said I am from Holland. Razovy totally forgot about the manga. Yes, I did. I'm sorry, but I enjoy the Q&A more than the manga. I do like the manga, though. At 39 years of age, the long war finally came to an end with the victory of the human realm. Well, that is something. At 40 years of age, he was rewarded for his loyalty, and the reward was death. Yes, I remember, because that was the first chapter. Okay. Well, so he's a baby again. This place is a nursery. Yes, that means I've successfully absorbed the Styx River. Okay, so basically, this guy is most likely now super baby. He is going to do super baby things. We'll have to see. I now have a better starting point in life than before, if you say so. Few G's. Why does Madam want that kind of thing in young Master Vikir's bed? I don't know. No one would give me a bastard a present. Okay. Well, you got one though. I am Dutch too. Oh. Nice. Cool. Just out of curiosity, where in Holland are you located? I don't need your exact location, of course, but maybe like a province or something. That'd be nice to know. Also, don't give me your exact location. Don't do that on the internet. That's dumb. Super baby. Yeah, I know. I haven't tried to move to the Netherlands, but rejected. Oh, by ASML, really? You got rejected by them? Yeah, they need engineers, so I don't really understand why they would reject you. Also, they pay very well. Like, I know that. A friend of mine works there. They pay very well. But you got rejected too. Jesus, that sucks. So what's the plan now, HT? What's the plan? Where are you gonna work? Do you have a job? Are you making that sweet, sweet dollar or whatever? I don't know. Where are you from? Want to bike tour? Yeah, that's a thing in Holland though. Like that, you can. This is the bicycle country for real. Bloody Mamba. Wait, what? This guy is going to kill Super Baby. But then again, it's Super Baby. Oh, Amsterdam. Okay. Yeah, that's anonymous enough too. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Amsterdam. Hey, Razovy, will you be more active on Twitch? Oh, Twitter. Sorry. There's like this little icon that is kind of hovering over my chat. I can barely read some stuff. On Twitter, most likely not, because this is going to sound really stupid, because I'm currently on social media, but I don't like social media all that much. I like YouTube, and I like AnyList, if you can call that social media. But other than that, I don't really care about social media all that much. I know that sounds weird, but I just don't. So most likely no. So yeah, I'm sorry. Did she send these rare vipers to assassinate me? Well, not to assassinate you, it's probably just testing you. I like the art style though, it's very pretty, eh? It's very nice. Very colorful, I love it. They had too many applications, and since I am not from there, yeah, okay, so they prioritize Dutch folk. That is not 100% true though. They don't always prioritize Dutch folk. A lot of people from India actually move here. India, Pakistan, folks that accept low pay but are very skilled. They need those. So a lot of folks from India come here. And compared to what they can make in India, they make shit on here. So If you would have accepted lower pay, they might have actually done that, but you should not do that. Would love to see more of your opinions. Actually, about anime, manga. I mean, ask me some stuff. I'll give you an opinion if I know it. If I know the anime or manga. Do you have a Discord server? I do not, and I'm not planning on making one either, because Discord is way too hard to manage. Sorry for disturbing your manga reading. You have any tips for the Netherlands? Like to move there? That depends. Would you mind sharing where you are currently located without giving any away your like actual information? Like where you're from? There are only a few in Baskerville who would be called Madam. Whoever it was, she was probably trying to reduce competition. Okay, so we have the two Vipers, which look at the art style is gorgeous though, huh? It's awesome. Discord is also a TOS hell, TOS hell. I do not know what TOS is. What is TOS? What does that mean? I am a co-owner in a server with around 200 members. Jesus Christ. That sounds so not cool. I mean, the idea of having so many members sounds cool, but having to keep that up, my goodness. Yes, for moving there. I am outside the EU. Ah, yes, outside of the EU. So that sucks. It depends. If you are in the US or Canada or Australia or any Western country, you would be accepted quite easily. But if you're from countries that are not like Western, you know what's weird? Holland accepts many people, but most of them are refugees. We have such a huge influx of refugees that accepting anyone that is not a refugee or not a Westerner is just hard. So if you're a highly skilled worker though, just keep on applying to like big companies. Eventually get through. It should be doable. Oh, terms of service, is that what you meant? Oh, sorry. It's really inactive now though. Okay, fair enough. Right. Yeah, so Holland accepts a lot of people, but like I said, most of them are Westerners and refugees. And because there's such a huge influx of refugees, it's hard to accept anyone outside of the EU or Western country. Kind of weird, huh? These could kill all of the babies in the nursery, though. Yeah, of course, they're vipers. Jesus Christ. Oh, like, you hear? We see? Super baby. Super baby. There he goes. It's Super baby. Look at him go. With his red glowing eyes. Jesus. As expected of the Baskervilles. I'll bring this entire family down with my own two hands. Jesus. The art style is gorgeous, but this is... look, I'm not really into the whole super baby thing. It's kind of weird. I really hope that we get a full-grown man soon, because this is... like, the super baby theme is weird. I'm an engineer with 3 years of experience. My field is quite a dying field. Hence, not many jobs. Got straight up told if I don't reside there. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Another thing, did you get your diploma from a country that is considered third world? You don't need to give me your exact country, but would a Westerner consider your country a third world country? Because if that's the case, that also influences the opinion of Dutch companies. The title reminds me of the Sherlock Holmes novel. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, same here. Exact same. Okay, so they're shocked. The people of Baskerville were shocked when they found the child sleeping peacefully next to the dead vipers. Jesus. I even tried studying in the Netherlands, but yeah, it is very expensive. Hell expensive. And apparently the Orange Land is has a big housing... Yeah, we do. We have a huge housing issue. Absolutely. The problem is, like I said, like... too many refugees. Like, I'm not hating on refugees here. Like, I get where they're coming from. I get why they come here. But there's so many. There's so many that at some point, where are we going to put them? You know what I mean? And this is not just a Dutch problem. This is a European problem. And an American problem as well. But just different refugees. And I get why they come here. Like, it's not... I'm not trying to shit on those people. Like, I get why they flee. But it is causing housing problems. So that's also why we have a housing problem. Okay, all the nannies who had been on shift that night were executed after... Wait, why? After torture, Jesus Christ. But the reasons for the Viper's appearance remains unknown. Only the young hound knew the truth. Okay, so it's getting cool. Yo, Razovy, have you been to Suriname before? I have not. No. I know a lot about the country, also because it shared a big chunk of its history with the Netherlands, but I've never been there. Is it worth it? Is it like? I actually recently talked to during my trip in Japan, I was with a group and a couple of people were from Suriname. They were awesome. They were really, really nice people. But I've never been to Suriname. They told me a lot about Suriname, though. It sounds really cool. 8 years later, okay, finally, we get a little bit more of a grown-up person. Apparently, they even tell students not to come if you don't have housing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's just too big of a problem. There's just there's no space. There's just no space. It's yeah. Time skip. Super Baby is growing up now. Yeah, exactly. Super Baby. Now he is he's 8 or 9, right? Alright, Super Kid then. Super Kid, there he is. Young Masters. Today we will learn about the levels of swordsmanship. Well, oh happy days. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it sounds like a cool country, really. Like the way that those Surinamese people, like I was talking about, like explain what the country was like. It sounds like a beautiful country, it really does. But I've never been, ever. If you cannot yet imbue the sword with mana, you are considered a sword beginner. The level at which you can infuse the blade with a little bit of mana is called Sword Expert. When the blade emits mana in liquid-like aura form, this is called Sword Graduator. Okay. Lastly, the level at which the aura is solid and the form can freely be changed, right, is called Sword Master. I wonder which one Super Baby will be, huh? I mean Super Kid, excuse me. The strongest of the Baskervilles, Sir Hugo, is at that level. Oh, right, okay, so Hugo was already a Sword Master at this point in time. Could I contact you via DM and take 5-10 minutes of your time? I feel bad talking here and disturb. First of all, you're not disturbing. I'm just glad that you're talking because it's actually fun. Yeah, we could DM. I'm not sure where though. Like maybe on AnyList or something. Do you have an AnyList account? Like on here that I'm showing you right now. That's an option. That would be fine. You can send like private messages and stuff, and then eventually like we could email and whatnot. That'd be fine, but feel free to ask me questions here. Like I really don't mind. How many people are in the chat? Even like 8. So I need to regain the power I had prior to my regression before the coming of age ceremony. By the way, I'm going to stream for like 15 more minutes, like until for me 12 o'clock at night, for 2 reasons. First of all, this was kind of like a test stream, and second, I don't want to disturb my neighbors. So that's why. Yeah, sure, AnyList makes... yeah, I know. It's, like I said, it's the only social media that I'm kind of using. It sounds stupid, but I just don't use anything else. But sure, man, just hit me up, it's fine, of course. Maybe I can help you out. Young Master Vikir's lost in thought again. Of course he is, because he's Super Baby. He's earned a strong physique by diving into the Styx River for 7 minutes. You only need to teach him one thing for him to learn 100. Well, that's very convenient. He's much more talented than the others. He looks more talented than the others, because he's Super Baby. The Patriarch will be very happy to know his progress. Face reveal? Hell no! Look, I understand why people ask, because you would kind of want to know, I understand what people want to know, right? I get that, but I like my privacy. I enjoy the fact that people don't know me. Like, I like that. And eventually, this might sound like people might now think, get off your high horse, but eventually I will reach a point in my YouTube career where I will be popular. And I'm not talking about like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like I'm not talking about that. But at some point I will reach 100,000 subscribers or even more. And I will eventually be able to make a living off of YouTube. I was able to make a living off of YouTube with my other account. Remember? The one with this 47,000 subscribers? And once you get popular enough, people will start bothering you in real life. And I want to avoid that by never showing my face. I want to stay anonymous. I like that idea. I have seen your hand. Yes, I know, in the short, right? I know. Is this short still up? Was that on my old channel? I forgot. Yeah, I remember with this short. Yeah, hand reveal. Bro, I wasn't here. Explain how to text someone on that. Oh yeah, sure. So basically, let's say I go to this guy or this person. I'm not sure if this is. So I write a message, right? Am I allowed to write a message? Can I do that? Or do I need to be? Wait, let me go to my own profile, social, followers. Let's go to. So I could write a message to this guy, right? And I could say blah. No, in fact, I would say super baby. And then I could send or send private. And if you send on private, only he will know that I sent it. No one else can read it except for him. And of course, the AnyList mods, because they need to know if we're not discussing, I don't know, terrorist attacks or whatnot. Like, they need to know that we're not doing anything weird. But except for me, him, and the AnyList mods, no one is able to read that. Yo, I saw my profile picture for a second. Really? Okay. Nice. Psycho, yeah, I know. So that was the developer of that app. Like, we talked a lot on Discord and on AnyList. So that's why we follow each other there. He's he's a very nice guy. He really is. He really is. Nice guy. Also, I'm very impressed with all that he has done and his team has done. I use that app almost daily. So, the patriarch will be very happy to know his progress. How many years do I need to kill Hugo? I don't know. You are 8 years old. Calm down, super baby. Okay, so they're all looking at him weird. I don't know why. Hey, garbage fan. Okay. I personally like Aniomi. I actually like it too, but I got addicted to Psycho. The layout is beautiful. It is now also available for my anime list. Like, it syncs to both AnyList and my anime list. And yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. The anime and TV shows I watch are all, yeah, fair enough. Like, I get that. Same thing here. Yeah. Like, I had that too, but like I said, I migrated to Psycho. I've been hearing some weird rumors about you. Yeah. Okay, well, that's great. Apparently you dived into the Styx River for 7 minutes and strangled 2 vipers to death when you were a baby. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. I also have Plex server for TV shows. Actually, oh no, I cannot show that on stream. I wanted to give you a great, a great alternative to Plex. Oh no, I cannot do that on live stream. I will so get demonetized again. If you DM me on AnyList, I'll send you like a great alternative to Plex as well. I know about these guys as well, he says. Okay. They're the ones who stabbed me and when I was running away after the defamation. Jesus. They're called Hugo Le Baskerville's Trident. Stop lying. Stop. Okay, so they're triplets. Well, good for them. No, not Jellyfin. So Jellyfin is a great alternative for Plex itself, but there's something that I cannot talk about right now that basically allows you to stream anything without having to set it up yourself. It's so useful. I prefer Psycho, bro. I think it's better now for anime, but I just use Tachi and for manga. Yeah, same. So I use Psycho for anime, Tachi for manga. Same. Okay, I'm not gonna read their names because I don't care about their names. Neither do I. I don't like you. Neither do I. Well, good for you. They're gonna be real pain in the ass in just 10 years. It might be a good idea to put them in their place now. Yes. Super baby, do your thing. Do your thing, super baby. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do now? Like, in terms of work, I guess you don't work in Japan now. Yeah, so I can, like, of course I cannot explain everything because of privacy reasons. But actually, I'm currently in the process of finding a job in Japan. So, like, doing interviews and sending resumes, and it's very boring, actually. HT, I cannot say that, but yes, I am talking about that. Yes, 100%. So yeah, I'm currently in the process of trying to get a job in Japan. But like I said, it's very difficult, and the jobs that I am offered pay so low. Like, their pay is so low compared to what I make in Holland as a teacher. Because for the people that don't know, I used to be, and in the future might become again, a high school history teacher. Like, I don't mind sharing that. I shared that in my other on my other channel as well. So yeah, that's the pay here in Holland for teachers is good actually, compared to something like the United States. So yeah, compare that to what I would be paid in Japan. It's ridiculous. It's so low. I heard that if you stay in the Styx River for long, your body becomes like steel, which means you can be injured by blades. Is that so? What did I miss? You missed a lot of questions, and Super Baby grew up into a boy of 8 or 9 years old. So he's not Super Baby anymore, but I'm gonna call him Super Baby. So you won't die even if I stab you, right? Low brow. Okay, I am so not going to pronounce that. Okay, so they're going to try and stab the guy. 7 minutes in the Styx River. I'll eat my head if he endures for 3 minutes. I guess it's true that children are cruel. Yes, they are. I know. Like I said, I'm a teacher. I know children are cruel. Let's play along for a bit. Why do the videos that show Psycho and don't get removed from YouTube, but a whole channel gets removed? It's time to... yeah, it's very unfair. So the problem is that you know the worst part is Dragon Echo. The videos that we're talking about, all of those websites and stuff, right? They were on YouTube for years. Some of them were on there for 3 years, and all of a sudden YouTube decided, no, like we don't want this content anymore. Like it's wrong to have this type of content, and they just started giving me strikes like crazy. I think in total I must have gotten, like over the years, I must have gotten at least 20 strikes, community guideline strikes, copyright strikes, all that stuff. 20, maybe even 25 in total. But I was able to pull through every time. Like sometimes I would have 2 strikes at once, right? And that would mean 1 more strike and I was out. But every time I was able to push through and to just kind of skirt the lines, right? And then I believe it was December 24th, 2022. Got my 3rd strike and I was done. Did your students know you like anime and this stuff? Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah. It was one of the first things I would tell them. And of course I would ask if there were students that liked anime too. What's an anime you watch multiple times or random YouTube clips that you enjoy? For me, it's Konsaki. Yeah, okay, Hitoribochi. I like Hitoribochi a lot too. For me, K-On! Is number 1. For the people that don't know, I used to do the K-On! Test on my old channel. Is there anyone in the chat that still remembers that? The K-On! Test? So I would do the K-On! Test. I love K-On! It's my favorite show of all time. There are multiple shows that I watch, that I have watched more than once. So for example, this one as well. It's called Kaiji. Also an awesome show. And I remember they say. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad there's some OGs. And then another one that I watched a lot is A Place Further Than the Universe. Now this is an anime that I could watch back to back basically almost every single day. I love this anime. It's about a couple of girls who go to Antarctica together, and it's a beautiful coming of age story. I love this. This is absolutely beautiful. But like I said, my favorite is K-On! It might be basic, but I just love it too much. We have One Piece? Yeah, okay, that's fair actually. Like, One Piece is great. Where am I in the One Piece? Because I have been watching One Piece a lot recently. I mean, okay, 105. I've watched 105 episodes via the One Piece method, and unfortunately I cannot show you what that is. But via the One Piece method, I watched it. Then you say like that sounds like a pervert. Wait, who? Wait, what? What? Wait, what do you mean? Anyway, have you watched Psyche Saw? Super fun anime. Isn't that the guy with the pink hair? Psyche Saw. Isn't that what that is? Yes. So I haven't watched it. No. And the reason is, do I have a good reason? No, I do not. I remember at the time people compared it to Mob Psycho. Is it anything like Mob Psycho? Because I never really thought it was like Mob Psycho. But anyway. Do you like Sword Art Online? I like the first season. Yeah, the first season was awesome. The first season was actually one of the first anime I ever watched. It wasn't the first. My first anime was... Do I remember? What was my first anime? Oh, I know. Death Note. My first anime was Death Note. Freaking love that. But yeah, the first season of Sword Art Online, absolutely loved it. Everything after that, wasn't a big fan. But the first season is like burned into my mind. Love that. I highly, highly, highly suggest watching it. It's damn funny. Okay, you know what? So it was Psychic Saw. Or, yeah. I'm gonna put that in my plan to watch list. Planning. There we go. I have watched over 1,000 episodes. Jesus Christ. Did you have students who liked furry waifus? Classmates are just perverts. Did I have students who liked... I remember one student who did tell me like the quintuplets. Let's see if I can find it real quick. So I had one student and he was awesome. He was an awesome guy. I really hope he's doing well. I haven't talked to him in a while. I hope he's doing well. But he was a big fan of this anime at the time. I'm not sure if he still is, of course. So we talked about the girls and which one was his favorite and stuff. But I never had a student come out and say, I like furry waifus. No, I would be kind of surprised if they did. I didn't really enjoy Death Note, Sword Art Online, or One Piece. Wow, that's fine. You don't have to. What do you enjoy then? Let's put it that way. You should watch the SAO Sword Art Online progressive movies if you like season 1. Okay, let me quickly look that up. Sword Art Online. The movies, you say? You mean the ordinal skill one? This? Gotobu no Hanayome is very popular in Japan. Yeah, I know. When I was in Japan recently, like there was so many figurines and posters and stuff of them. It was crazy. I haven't watched it yet. I really should. Why haven't I watched this? Kind of weird. Let's play along for a bit. There is no way a legend like that is true. Okay, a minute later. He's good, good, good. 3 minutes later, blah, blah, blah. 10 minutes later. It was true. This is no fun, let him go. Okay, so now is Super Baby going to go apeshit or something? Super Baby, what are you doing, Super Baby? Oh, he bit him? Jesus, okay. Didn't you say you'd eat your hand? No, I'm not scared of you. He is though. Okay, cool. No, the new movie Sword Art Online Progressive Aria of a Starless Night. I am going to look that up right now. I don't know. Let's see. Aria of a Starless Night. Okay. Return to the death game where it all began. In this new arc, the story is seen through Asuna's eyes. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Huh. Nice. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm also putting that in my plan to watch list. Have you read the light novel Classroom of the Elite? No, I don't read light novels. I do not enjoy reading. I don't enjoy reading books. I never have. And I don't think I ever will. In fact, let me give you a little tidbit about myself. I read, you cannot see me do the air quotes, but I read a lot of books. But I do that via audiobooks. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks. So I do get my book fill, so to speak. But I don't enjoy sitting down and reading, except if it's a manga. Then I can actually sit through it. I got my finger bitten off, he says. Calm down. Let's go ask the priest to put it back. Alright, go do that. Super Baby is crazy though. Who let you guys go? You bastard. Did you forget that we're a year older than you? Is that so? You guys seem to be the ones who forgot that we are Baskerville. Power and talent overcome age. Is that so? Okay, so Super Baby is crazy though. Also, Razovy Do you scroll up and see my previous comment might help you for your stuff in Japan? Wait, let me scroll up. Where's your comment? The mangaka of it worked as an assistant for mangaka of Kanojo. Oh, really? Kanojo Kurishimasu, huh? By the way, Kanojo Kurishimasu is actually, a lot of people shit on that. But the first couple of chapters are actually kind of good, in my opinion. Like, it really depicts how a lot of guys are. Like, this guy, he's lame. He's a really lame guy. But many guys are lame like him, and desperate like him. So this manga is more real lame, I think, in my opinion. It's to be destroyed once for all. Yeah, fair enough. Kubo-san would let me be invisible. Your name, your line April, Mishoku Tensei, Mieruko-chan. Are those the ones that you recommend? I mean, Mieruko-chan is absolutely awesome. Love it. Let's keep playing until the end. Like, this guy is a creep. Super Baby is a creep. Jesus. Yes, I read light novel 2. I converted the light novel to audiobook and then listen to it. Really? But you convert it to an audiobook? Like, using AI? Because that's pretty cool. In fact, if I may be so hip and cool, I would even dare to say that it's pretty based. I'm not hip and cool though, so I'm only gonna say that once. Do you like One Punch Man or Mob Psycho better? Ooh. When it comes to the manga, it's easy. One Punch Man. When it comes to the anime, let me put it this way. Season 1 of One Punch Man is better, in my opinion, than Mob Psycho. All of the One Punch Man's seasons, combine that, like season 2, right? And compare that to Mob Psycho. All of the seasons, then Mob Psycho is better. But season 1 of One Punch Man is gold compared to Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho is very, very good though. So it's kind of hard, but I would say if I had to choose, One Punch Man. Have you watched Psycho Pass season 2? Yes, and I was very disappointed. I hated it. I absolutely 100% hated it. So Psycho Pass, I love Psycho Pass. First season, freaking love it. Second season, hated it. Hated it, hated it, hated it. In fact, I hated it so much that I didn't start with Psycho Pass 3 for a long time. Eventually, I picked it up, hated it. Season 1 though, freaking loved it. Freaking loved it, absolutely. In fact, I dare to say one of the best anime I've ever watched. Psycho Pass season 1. Okay, so we get a recap. So I'm going to read this chapter 3, and then I'm gonna call it quits. Like I said, because it's currently 12 o'clock for me. So to not disturb my neighbors, I will read this chapter and then call it quits. So let's actually go and read this bad boy, and then we end this test live stream. I have enjoyed myself though. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. The rumors were true. Yes, this is Super Baby. Remember, Super Baby. He is crazy. Okay, so he's hit in the face by Super Baby, and they're scared because of course they are. When are you going to be live next? If you don't mind me asking. Of course I don't mind. I'm not sure. Either tomorrow or next week around this time, or next week on a Tuesday, because those are like right now and on a Tuesday are like the best times for me to stream. But I will I will put that in the community, like in a community post, so you won't forget that, I promise. Let's do this kind of live stream again. I would love to. Like, I enjoy doing this. It's fun. Okay, so he's hit in the face. You bastard. Well, that's not very nice. Okay, then he kicks him in the face. Jesus. Are you going to be streaming often? I might. I'm not sure. This was very fun. So I do believe that I will do this again. But it's kind of hard, because let's say that I will move to Japan soon. And I will kind of need to work hard when I'm in Japan. I won't have time to stream. So I'm not sure. Depends. It depends on how much free time I have. Streaming is of course not my priority. It never will be. It's making videos, not streaming. But I will definitely be doing this again because, like I said, it's very fun. Don't be so scared. You'll get better in no time as soon as you're treated. But I won't let you leave this room. You'll have to live with the discomfort of your own bodies at this rate. Jesus. I'll be generous and let one of you leave right now. What is this? This super baby is crazy. Really? Which of us can leave? You'll have to decide that for yourselves, brothers. Super baby is scary. I guess I got banned. You aren't reading my comments. No, I am. No, wait. I read your comment out loud. Like with the audiobooks and stuff? I read that. Wait, maybe you are hearing me though, right? Wait, let me ping you real quick. HT. I'm gonna ping you. Can you hear me? Cause I did talk about your comments. No, I meant about the official audiobook. Wait, let me check. Then let's do two also Manga. From the cat. Oh, from the cat website. Oh, I like that. From the cat website. Yeah. Ah, okay. Wait, the cat website has audiobooks? I didn't even know that. I'm gonna make a note real quick. Real quick on my PC. Yes. Audio. Is that like a section that's simply called audiobooks or something? Or like how does that work? I didn't know that. I really did not know that. Okay, I can't wait long, so decide quickly. Shouldn't at least one of you live? Oh, the other guys are going. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, this is weird. So they're going to basically fight together to see who will live. The Triton of Baskerville started to split. I will start calling it the cat was. Yeah, I know, right? That's a fun way of like actually saying the name. That's awesome. That's smart, because that way there's no way YouTube knows that. So that's awesome. But I had no idea they had audiobooks, like no clue. I didn't know that. That's very useful. I might actually that actually might push me over the edge and actually make me start reading some light novels. Nowadays there are official English audiobooks for light novels. Overlord has one. Mushoku Tensei has one coming. Really? Mushoku Tensei is going to have one. That's crazy. That is actually pretty damn awesome. Patriarch, there was another bloody situation with the Moor clan and the Ruby mines. The Moor clan is stating that the Ruby mine is their territory. Well, I'll be. An opportunity to discuss that matter will come soon. The Moor clan will seek us out first. Is there anything else to report regarding the interim evaluation of Juvenile Fortress? Master Vikir has scored the highest on the written exam. Is that so? When is the practical exam for the children at the Juvenile Fortress? In 5 days' time. The Guardian Knights have vacated the premises in preparation. Bookworm has an audiobook by the English VA of the... That's awesome! So the actual English voice actress voiced the audiobook. Now that is cool. That is genuinely freaking cool. I like that. I don't know if it's just me, but man, Razovy voice is so... Call me. Thank you. That's nice to hear. Thank you very much. It is coming soon, even I can read line also. Listen to audiobooks. Yeah, that's fair. Huh. The Guardian Knights have vacated premises in preparation. Then the fortress must be completely vacant. My lord, there is one matter I need to inform you about the Juvenile Fortress. There has recently been a big fight among the young masters. Super baby. A big fight? How many of them died? There are no casualties, but Master Haibaro's teeth have been completely damaged. Masters Mid Liboro, Jesus' jaw has been smashed in, and Master Liboro's left index finger has been amputated. Okay. Well, That sounds horrible. Of course, they've recovered their health since being treated, but the psychological damage done to them seems significant. They wouldn't have fought amongst themselves since they're so close. There was some friction with another young master. Bye, it's 12:10. Yeah, same. I'm going to call it quits soon. Anyway, see you later, Dragon Echo. Thank you for stopping by. The person who wounded the 3 young masters is the 8-year-old young master, Master Vikir, the one with the highest scores on the written exam. Okay, so he's surprised. Good night. Bye-bye. Okay, so we see a room. We see this guy, Super Baby. You've grown since the last time I've seen you, Vikir. Hello, Patriarch. Patriarch, yes, suppose I am. I heard you disabled the 9-year-old triplets in your senior class. If you're referring to those brothers, I believe they've received proper medical treatment since then. I'm not talking about physical disabilities. I'm talking about the disability of the heart. Since that day, they've been eating separately, and now they don't even speak to each other anymore. Okay, so he got what he wanted. That's exactly what he wanted, right? He wanted to make sure that they were broken up. Do you know about the Japan Life subreddit, Razovy? Actually, no, I do not. That actually does not ring a bell whatsoever. No. I'm assuming it's about living in Japan. But no, that doesn't ring a bell. Is it a valuable source of information? Might help you, please check it out. Okay, I'll make another note here. Japan Life subreddit. Thank you, that's awesome. Hi, says Rudane Fleming. Hi, welcome. Their combination technique was quite decent, but now their relationship is completely torn apart. I'm going to read this manga now. It looks good. Yeah, I know, right? Looks pretty nice. It looks pretty cool. Like I will not I will only read this on stream to have something to stream, of course. But this is actually quite interesting. Don't you think it was wrong? Wrong. What did I do that was wrong? You've turned your brothers into a total mess. But I'm stronger. Oh Jesus, Super Baby is scary. That's a scary look. How can the stronger person be wrong? Your brothers came in ahead of you and stated they will graciously forgive you. Well, that's wonderful. Yet you still don't feel an ounce of guilt. They forgave me. This is the memory from before my regression. I remember a subreddit about traveling to Japan. Not that I would be useful for you to... No, I already did that, but still, that's pretty cool. The novel Musashi got an audiobook too. It's on the cat side. Search audiobook on the cat side. I will. So all I need to do is like type in audiobook. Okay. Let me make another note. Thank you. That's very useful to know. The youngest daughter of a family that was ruined by the Baskerville clan came to pay Hugo a visit. She had become a nun. Told Hugo, I forgive you, and offered a mass. And Hugo's response after that mass was... I believe forgiveness is just an excuse made by the weak who cannot seek revenge due to their lack of strength. Jesus, okay. That's one way to put it, I guess. Only the strong will reign supreme. Weakness is a sin. You understand the family motto very well. Barrymore. Yes, my lord. Allow him to take whichever snack he wants from the food storage. Okay. Even Sword Art Online has an audiobook. It has an audiobook by the English VA of the MC. That's awesome. That's really freaking cool. Just enough that he can carry out on his own. May I have chocolate then? Thank you, Patriarch. Okay, so he is rewarded for this horrible way of doing. Okay. My son. Try to do well on the interim evaluation. Don't lose to the direct descendants. Okay. Yes, my lord. This is the infamous chocolate that is enjoyed by the gourmands. Gourmands? Is that how you say it? Of the Moor clan. 86, Classroom of the Lead, and even Konosuba. Now, I I have been wanting to read Konosuba. So that's good to know. That's very good to know. What is the cat site? Yeah, I cannot say that. I'm sorry, I just can't. YouTube will not like that. This is the infamous chocolate blah blah blah. It's the highest quality we obtained with much difficulty. I don't want anything that's processed. Pardon? I need the cocoa beans. Ones that have a rich aroma. The beans. Okay. Why is that? Yes, Japan Life is a very useful place. The mods are a bit of a knob, fair enough. But it helps a lot for people trying to move to Japan. That's good to know. Thanks. These are the bloody beans, known for their rich aroma. And then he eats them. With one bean you can produce 100 liters of chocolate. That's crazy. Okay. To eat such bitter beans on their own. You must really love chocolate. Master Vikir. I suppose within the restrictions the patriarch has set for him, he's found a method to have as much chocolate as he wants. What brilliance. Young master, do you want us to process them and send them to your room? No need. I'll take them as is. Does he just have peculiar tastes? Vikir did not want the chocolate to eat. Okay. The bloody beans will be used during the practical exam within 5 days. Okay, so he's just preparing. Okay. Is it NYA with another A? Yes, it sure is. Okay, let's see where this is going. On this day, a huge catastrophe would occur that's never happened at the Baskerville clan before. Okay, that was chapter 3. We read the first 3 chapters. It's currently 12:17 at my place. I should stop for now. Like I said, it was a test stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that it was fun for you guys. It was very fun for me, so I hope it was also fun for you. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.